Hello, guys. Sorry for starting a little bit late, starting about 10 minutes late here. Thank you, guys. I know there's a lot of people who have been in the chat now here for a little while, so thank you for your patience. Apparently, my camera was not working. I just restarted my computer quickly, and now it's apparently working fine. So I don't know what the deal with that is, but anyway, we're live now. So what I want to do is talk to you guys about my plans for Japan. It's now Sunday night. I'm going to be leaving kind of Wednesday night. So just a few days now until the chat. Yeah, I'm leaving Wednesday night and then like taking a bus Wednesday night. Like the bus leaves here from Wednesday night at like midnight. And then it's like 4 hours, like 3.5, 4 hours to the airport, and then just chill out at the airport for a couple hours. And then fly out Thursday morning and arrive around noonish or a little bit before noon, I think. I forget the exact time. So yeah, and then I'm going to be in Japan until Sunday morning. Sunday, come back home. So that's it. So what I want to talk to you guys about is what my plans are for while I'm there, and kind of just a little bit more about just the trip in general. I was going to talk to you guys about that. I did, of course, tell you a little bit about it and this and that before. And also, just want to say also right now, I know I'm going to mention this again later after some more people get in, but there's quite a few people in the chat watching now already. But immediately following this live stream, I'm going to do another live stream, but I'm separating it because it's quite different topics. So I wanted to kind of, I didn't want to have them both in the same thing. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit now about Japan, and then stop this live stream and then just go and start another live stream. The links to both of them are on my Facebook page. So if you want to open up the link and just like have it ready for the second live stream, you can do that if you want. So yeah, in that second live stream, I'm going to be talking about like the community and like some things about just the community, pros and cons, a little bit of a rant kind of, but the rant kind of has a negative tone to it. It's not going to be negative really. It's just going to be some thoughts and observations and some things about me and addressing some hate that I get, but I really don't get that much anyway. So I'll talk about that in the next live stream. So let's talk about Japan. Of course, I'm going there to make videos, and just once again, a reminder that I'm going there thanks to my very generous and awesome sponsor, MindFenix Hobby Store. As I always say, guys, if you are living in Australia, please do support them. I know you probably have, I mean, if you're not living in Australia, which most of you aren't living in Australia, so it doesn't really concern you. But, or maybe, you know, if you aren't living in Australia, send them a message and say, hey, why don't you consider sending to my country as well? Because I want to support your company, because you support this YouTuber that I like. But if you are living in Australia, I know some of you probably have your own shops that you want to be loyal to or whatever, but I don't know, maybe, you know, sometime if you get a chance, try out shopping with MindFenix, because they're awesome and they're sending me to Japan to make videos for you guys. So like, that's awesome, right? So what am I going to record there? I'm going to be making a bunch of videos. It's just going to be like recording the entire time that I'm there, pretty much. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to be very busy. I'm actually a little bit nervous about it, to be honest. I'm very much excited to go, but also a little bit nervous just because like I really want to do my best, right? And there's a lot that I want to do, and if I mess up any shots or anything like that, I get back home, like I can't go back and reshoot it. So like everything has to be spot on, and I have to make sure to get everything that I'm gonna want, because like again, there's no going back to reshoot anything. So trying to do my best to plan everything out. Now, how did I guess, I don't know, do you guys want to hear about the videos first, or do you want to hear how this all came to be first? I'll just quickly just tell you how this trip came to be. This is an idea that I've had for a while. Of course, I used to live in Japan. I've been there a few times, aside from the time when I lived there. And I've been wanting to go back, probably definitely the most successful video that I've ever made on my channel, or yeah, the most successful video that I have on my channel is my Gunpla shopping in Japan video, where I went shopping and showed you guys around a couple of shops in Osaka. So obviously, I know the videos are going to be very successful. It's just one incentive, of course, right? And I know it's something that a lot of people are interested in. Of course, just I think being involved in this hobby, you kind of are automatically going to have a little bit of interest in Japan and Japanese culture and just things in Japan. And you probably want to go to Japan if you haven't been there already. If you're watching this video, I can imagine you probably want to go to Japan right now. So that means you're interested in watching videos from and about Japan. So obviously, I know it's something that people are going to want to watch. So it's something that I want to make, because I'm sort of in the business of making things for you guys to enjoy watching. That's kind of the whole point. So there's that. So what I did was I did some research. I planned a lot. I thought about what are different places, and it wasn't really the most difficult plan to come up with, to be honest. But I did the work, and then I wrote up like a whole business proposition. It was like a 3-page thing that I made, detailing exactly what I wanted to do, exactly how much everything was going to cost, and exactly what like the benefits would be for the sponsor. Now, while I was preparing that, honestly, I thought, okay, probably going to end up having to submit this to a few shops before I finally find some shop who's really willing to give the money to actually support this trip, because it's not, I mean, for me, luckily, it's pretty cheap to go to Japan because Korea is so close. The airfare is the most expensive part, of course, and that is quite cheap considering I'm very near. But still, it's a lot of money, and to be giving for something like that, and I think it shows a lot of faith on the company who's willing to donate, or not to donate, but just to pay that kind of money to do something like this. So I think I'm really, really appreciative of this gesture of faith that MindFenix has in me to create some really awesome content that's going to really help promote their shop. Of course, that's the whole thing, right? It's promotion for them, which is good. So yeah, so I wrote this up, and I thought, okay, first I'm gonna give it to MindFenix to give them the chance first, obviously, because they're my sponsor for kits and things like that. So they should obviously have first chance to take this opportunity that I wanted to present to them. And because they're a pretty small business still, I didn't think that they were actually really going to go for it. I mean, I was hoping that they would, of course, but I was actually quite surprised that they said yes, so that they would support the trip and they would agree to send me there. So I was actually very, very pleased that they were the ones, because I like them. They're really awesome and good to me. So I'm really happy to be working with them. Working with some other company might have ended up being like, they want to put so many stipulations, do this, don't do this, okay, we want you to do this. MindFenix has pretty much just told me, like, just do your thing with the videos, and then they've asked me to just prepare some blog posts for them. So I'm going to be doing some blogging for them. We'll be doing that, and they pretty much told me, just have fun with it, basically. So that's how the trip came to be, and I'm still working with them. We'll be working on what exactly they want for the blog posts, and you guys will see more about that later. The other thing is that I proposed the idea, which I think will be a good idea, about having some sort of giveaway after the trip. So like while I'm in Japan, to buy a few kits to then give away later in a giveaway. So like some exclusive kits, either some like P Bandai kits or Gundam Front Tokyo stuff, I think would obviously be very fitting That we're not sure on yet. There will be some sort of giveaway, whether it's just a few things that I buy or if it's a few things that MindFenix is going to be supplying for that. It's not really decided yet, but there will be something, some sort of giveaway when I get back. So you guys can look forward to that, to winning some stuff later. Okay, you guys are talking about in the chat a bunch about the cat. Yes, I'll show you guys the cats later. Please, you know, talk about the cats if you want in the chat, but if there's people who like actually want to talk about something else other than seeing my cats in the chat, you know, take it easy with the cat talk, please. I'm watching the chat, but it's just all just stuff about cats. So enough cat talk. I'll show you guys the cats later. Anyway, so what am I going to do there? What I'm going to do is just make a bunch of videos, of course. So I'm going to be going to Odaiba, and that is where the Gundam Front Tokyo is, of course. And so going to be making a couple of videos there. There we have the big 1:1 scale Gundam, and then there's the Gundam Front Tokyo itself, which actually has a few cool things inside. It has like the whole like museum of all the model kits, and actually I actually have a video of that online already. It's on my previous channel, which you guys maybe don't know about. I was planning to upload that video to my current channel now, but I figured since I'm going to be going there soon and making a whole new video, I might as well just keep that video on there. But you can find my previous video from there if you want. It is online. If you just search for like Gundam Front Tokyo or something like that, you can probably look around and find my previous video. You may not know it's mine though, because it doesn't have my name or anything on it. But yeah, so I'll be at Gundam Front Tokyo, and then also planning on going to the robot restaurant. I don't know if you guys have seen or know anything about that. It's like this robot restaurant in Tokyo where I think like the waiters are robots and stuff like that. It's not exactly Gundam related, but it's cool. So I'm going to be going there, and it's robots, so it's kind of Gundam related, sort of. I'm going to be going in there. That was actually the idea of my friend. One of my Japanese friends, her name is Mariko. She's going to be meeting me there in Tokyo for, I think it's not decided for exactly how long yet. But she was one of my good friends when I lived in Nagoya, and she's going to be hanging out with me a bit in Tokyo while I'm there. So she is going to, she recommended going to this robot restaurant. I said, yeah, good idea. So going to be going there as well. Also going to, yeah, right. Someone said, Chiba Meta in the chat said it's not like a restaurant, it's more of a show. That's right. It's a show kind of thing. That's right. We're actually planning on just like, actually we talked about that. My friend and I, we said like, we're just going to go there and not really probably eat all that much and just go somewhere afterwards to eat more, like have like a full-on meal. But yeah, and then that will be the first day. That's my plans for the first day. My plans for the second day is to just spend pretty much the entire day in Akihabara, because there's a bunch of places that I want to check out in Akihabara, like a whole bunch of stores, the Kotobukiya store, the huge Mandarake store, of course, Yodobashi Camera, Akihabara, Volks, which is a hobby paradise. What else? There's a few stores. Even want to check out Don Quixote too while I'm there. Joshua Fernandez, will I do live streams in Japan? I'm not sure at this point, but I'm getting to that. Please just be patient. I'm explaining. Okay, so yeah, second day is going to be in Akihabara, just recording a whole bunch of stuff there. There's going to be kind of like my usual kind of video tours, like shopping tour videos of some different shops. So that's kind of going to be my plans for those. And of course, the Gundam Cafe there in Akihabara, we'll check that out. And possibly the AKB48 Cafe. No, that'd be interesting, but I hate AKB48, so I really don't want to give them any money by actually buying anything in there. Maybe just like go in the cafe and just like shoot some video without actually buying anything. Maybe. I don't know, but I hate AKB48 for reasons that I won't get into maybe at a different time. If I'm ever doing another like live stream where I'm just like building something and asking you guys to ask me some questions, ask me why I hate AKB48, and I'll talk about it then. And then, yeah, Kevin Chung says the Nakano Broadway. Yes, I'm getting to that. Saturday, I'm heading to Nakano, so that will be my plans. Yes, 여보, I'm live. Well, 그래. Pass. Sorry, guys. Saturday, yeah, I'm going to be heading to Nakano and checking out that there, shopping there. And then also going to be checking out another Gundam statue. It's not a 1-to-1 scale statue, of course, but in, where's that subway station? Kami-Igusa, I think. Kami-Igusa station outside of there. It's where the Sunrise Animation Studio headquarters is there. And so there's like a smaller Gundam statue there. I want to check that out. And a couple other things. And that's pretty much going to be it. Then Saturday night, actually, there's a concert in Akihabara that I want to go to. So maybe you're going to be going to that as well. That's not going to be Gundam related, but I'll take some video there, of course. I was just checking online, like, if there's going to be any good concerts going on during the time that I'm there, especially any bands that I know or like. But there wasn't any bands that I know, but there is going to be a concert, and I checked out the band, and they seem pretty good. And the concert venue is in Akihabara, very close to where I'm going to be staying there. So might check that out Saturday night, and then head back here on Sunday. That's going to be the plan. So yeah, aside from just doing all these specific videos on all these different places I'm going to be visiting, I am also planning to do just like probably one video per day, just of like a vlog type video. So just about like going here, going there, what I'm eating that day, and just some different kind of video just around Tokyo. So probably going to be 3 or 4, maybe just kind of blog type videos, possibly more, depending on how much I end up really recording. So we'll see how that goes. Here's pencil for you guys that were asking about seeing the cat. So yeah, there's going to be all the videos on different places. There's going to be the vlog videos, and then live streaming. I'm not sure I'm going to be doing any live stream, but I think so. So I'm going to try to do some live streaming. It's probably going to maybe be at night, like when I go back to the room, and yeah, and I'm just kind of like chilling out at night, like taking a rest, but also going to be kind of busy at night. That's when I want to, you know, be downloading all of the photos and videos and stuff off my camera on my computer, doing sort of all that data management, maybe editing the vlogs at that time as well, and we'll see how it goes. I'm probably going to be really tired as well, so we'll possibly be doing some live streaming as well, of course. And that is one thing that that's one thing that I've been doing recently, guys, is doing some live streaming on my Facebook page. So if you guys aren't on Facebook, which you probably are, most of the world is, but if you are on Facebook, make sure you like and follow my Facebook page, because recently I've started doing some live streaming there. And I like live streaming on Facebook just because I want my YouTube page to be more kind of professional and more organized. But on Facebook, you know, it's just kind of more just random uploads and things like that. So I can feel like a bit more loose or, I don't know, relaxed about stuff that goes on Facebook. So there I'm kind of more comfortable just doing just random live streams without any talking, and just kind of just showing some building something or painting something. That's what I've done so far. So yeah, make sure you follow my Facebook page for updates on that. And I think there's like a button you can press on there for like following for like Facebook live streaming. So anyway, that's it for this video. It's now almost 12, so I'm going to wrap up this video. That's pretty much all I had to say about going to Japan. I'm really, really thankful and grateful to MindFenix Hobby Store for sending me there. That's really, really awesome. And I think that really sets a precedent for content creators among our community about the kind of things that are possible, you know, for content creators, that like you can get to a point where you can do stuff like this. And I think that's really cool. So I really encourage you guys, if you're interested in having us, in creating content, like having a sponsor and doing anything like this, like going abroad, going to Japan, like that, it's possible. And so I hope that this trip not only provides a lot of really awesome videos for you guys to watch, but inspires you guys to create content that is good, and I don't know, just work hard and you can do awesome stuff like this with the help of companies that really care about the community, put awesome content out there for people to enjoy. So that's it, guys. I'm gonna stop this live stream and now go over to the other live stream. So if you want to continue watching me talking about the sort of Gunpla community, continue watching on the next live stream. I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.